To this day. To this day.
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
To this day. To this day.
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Let's get this show on the road.
To the
Crag-a-lacking.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
Start shit without Keek.
Everybody here. Keek ain't here no more?
Keek here, but when I came into the joint, she was deaf and mute.
Oh,
so
shit.
she can't hear us. So we might have to.
Oh, yeah, let's wait. Let's wait.
Can't start it without the queen, man. That's the queen.
Yeah, you gotta wait for the queen, man.
I'm saying, man.
I mean, we live already. People can hear us now, so.
Took us long enough to get a fucking female on this motherfucker.
She hit us up like, "Hey, man, I like y'all. I like y'all deplorable ass niggas. I'm deplorable too." You know.
You know what's fucked up? I feel like off the record, I got the utmost respect for Keek as just a black woman. I don't know if I would call us friends yet, because we don't really talk outside of the podcast, but I have the utmost respect for her. And sometimes I just be like, yo, this chick is wild. But then I figure Keek is the only kind of female that could fit into this makeup. Like, that whole, like, soft-spoken, don't say shit kind of presence, or don't have an opinion on nothing, would just get lost in the sauce as it pertains to this podcast. Only Keek could, like, she fulfills a role that only Keek can fill.
Okay.
So hats off to Keek, man.
I like you all these compliments when she deaf and muted and can't hear that shit, man.
Yeah, man. Why the fuck would I do that shit? why would I inflate her ego like that?
Yo, man up. Tell it to her face, man. Man up, man up.
Niggas gonna call me a simp. Oh, really simping again. Oh, man. It's chess, not checkers, but you know what I mean? I gotta be strategic with my shit.
Turn them stories down, Keek. Hey, what the fuck?
No, she got her stories.
She playing
Days of Our Lives,
when the world turns in the background and
I was
shit.
finished watching the Chris Benoit documentary. It's over.
Okay.
Wow, you see what I'm saying? I was ready for this podcast. Keek over here fucking watching that. You on quarantine, you got plenty of time for that shit later. That's crazy, man.
He said I'm eating a biscuit. No, nigga, I don't eat biscuits, nigga.
Coronavirus got niggas acting out, man. I'm telling you. That shit the symptoms gotta be different in black folk, bro, because y'all niggas fucking wildin', boy.
On my
All
check
black people been. What? Where the check at? The check coming, man. Talk to Bernie. That nigga holding everything up.
No,
he
man.
don't want you to get your money.
Nah, them niggas.
I'm trying to make sure people who need the money get it.
Nah, fuck out of here. Bernie said he holding this shit up.
People who have money and all the businesses get bailed out.
Bernie's salty. He fucking salty because he lost to that damn pervert Biden. And now Trump is doing the shit that.
Why are you such a Trump dick writer?
Look, I don't give a fuck about Trump. Bernie is mad. You know Bernie mad. You know he mad. He lost to Biden, and now Trump slammed this nigga for being a socialist. He out here giving out money, writing checks to everybody. You know he mad. Bernie been doing this shit since the 70s. Since the 60s, damn it.
Then he's not doing anything different. He's fighting for the little people, the people that don't have a voice, people who.
Bernie's saying some shit like, if we don't fix the wording on this, niggas might be getting paid more on unemployment than they used to get paid at their job. What's the problem? What the fuck is the problem?
I don't know. I think that's fine. Shit, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm about to file for that shit, nigga.
Talk to your nigga Bernie, Keek. This nigga wild.
You need to talk to your nigga Trump. He out here.
Stop. Trump fine. Trump fine.
I'll go back to work in the next 2-3 weeks. I guarantee Corona's gonna much faster, much worse, and people are gonna start dropping like flies.
Trump is taking care of himself. He distancing. He doing his social distancing shit. Bernie had a fucking heart attack, and fucking Biden's brain is mashed potatoes. Biden's brain is melted, dog. That shit is goo.
This nigga Bernie had a heart attack, and he's still out here doing work more than these young niggas out here, man.
He better chill.
That's what I'm saying.
He better chill.
This nigga Bernie out here just dancing, jumping around,
I saw that nigga
being athletic and shit.
He was playing fucking athletic. Did you see that nigga play baseball?
Nigga, 80 years old. How you supposed to look, nigga? Like Barry Bonds?
I saw him run. I was like, no way. Somebody should have been right there in case he tripped. That boy is one good tumble away, bro.
No, that nigga team was scared. They're like, oh shit, watch him. I hope he don't get a heart attack again. Watch that.
I'm saying,
they
who's
got there running the
we
base.
gotta make him relatable. They think he's a communist. What do we do?
I mean,
fuck out of here, Philly.
That's the media, man. The media
shit because like that nigga look like Pillsbury Doughboy got a tan.
Who? Donald Trump? Donald Trump don't look like no damn Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, he does.
A lot of niggas look like the Pillsbury. Donald Trump look like a lot of shit. I don't know. That nigga
Donald,
like
he don't look like shit but himself. I ain't never seen a creature like
Doughboy
that.
is adorable. Donald Trump did not look like no.
Yeah, I don't know how dare you compare that nigga to Pillsbury Doughboy, nigga.
Donald
That's
Trump
an insult.
Like, Donald Trump looked like a motherfucking.
He don't look like nothing but himself, man.
Yeah, he's kind of weird. Yeah, he's kinda
got
weird.
that.
I'm not saying the nigga pretty. You can say ugly all you want, man. And I'm not even saying he's not like full of shit. I think he's completely full of shit. I'm just saying, like, nigga got a point sometimes. Sometimes a nigga got a point.
But yeah, let's get right into the show.
The clock is right twice a day too.
We're gonna talk about your nigga, man.
Good for it to be president.
We're gonna talk about your nigga.
By that
man.
logic, you admitted that Donald Trump is right. So.
No, I'm saying I'm using like an allegory to say that
right. A broken clock is right
twice a day. It's still a broken clock.
So by that point, even by accident, he should be right sometimes. If he is the broken clock in this situation.
You don't get it.
I get it. I get exactly what you're trying to say. But at his worst, he's the broken clock in this situation.
It's in your ass. It ain't in your mouth, no. It's in your ass now. Damn.
Man, Keegan is on tilt, man.
He's throwing in all holes at this point. I don't know.
He said he's plugging all holes. All holes. He got them.
He plugging all holes. I'm good, man. I ain't signed up for that shit.
You got the DP, nigga. Anyway.
Yeah, no, man. Keek out here pegging niggas.
Anyway, we got 3 niggas on the squad. You know, we got Keek here.
Squad.
Yep.
We got Philly.
What's good, man? Trump 2020.
And of course, you got that shit gonna be that election probably gonna get pushed back. No, we fucked right now. We got me here, of course. You know, the savior. But yeah, let's talk about the corona. Let's talk about this corona shit and Philly boy Trump. So I got to watch together pulled up.
Oh. Philly boy Trump. Why you just? What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, you backing this nigga. You defend everything he do. So I assume he your boy.
No, I don't, sir. No,
that's
I don't.
your man's, dog.
I'm assuming some of the things he does.
Nigga, you
says
everything he does.
I don't even. First off, I don't even defend the things he does. I defend some of the things the sentiment behind some of the things he said.
Okay.
Y'all niggas don't. Y'all niggas can't like. You can't support a nigga.
Why would you even do that?
Like, here's my thing. Umar Johnson full of shit. But does that mean that everything Umar Johnson says is completely full of shit? No. He drops a few jewels here and there. And that's the shit where I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that.
But it's not worth listening to him sift through all the bullshit just to get to a nugget when you can listen to somebody who actually has sense.
I don't think anybody. But my thing is, no matter what, to a certain extent, you're sifting through something. Unless you feel like there's people out there that 100% have their understand everything through and through. And I don't think that person exists.
I mean, that nigga lies. So he is the most wrong nigga I've ever seen on television. That nigga lied. I ain't saying no other nigga. Biden lied. That nigga lied in the debate. I'm saying that as far as
lying, dog.
Bernie rarely lied. Like, stop it.
Man, but everybody out here lying, bro. Like, the fuck.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Politicians is dirty, man. And it's
I
a
mean,
point for me to be like, go ahead.
I don't think Bernie lied like that. I don't think he ever lied. I mean, he might have.
He don't really be lying.
He might have changed some things up a bit, moved some things around. I don't think he just flat out lied about shit. So yeah, I don't. I mean, if he was lying more, he probably would be winning, but he not because he refused to do shit like that.
He doesn't do things like every other politician. That's why he isn't seen and taken as seriously.
I mean,
people don't want to think that he could ever be in a position to make changes or be like a person who, would do things in the same way that they think Trump is doing, which is with America wants right now, obviously.
Which is kind of funny because he get attacked for his toxic community, the Bernie bro shit. But he's the nicest person that's on the debate stage whenever he's there. But his community of people, his backers, that's why they attack his people and instead of him. They call him a socialist, a communist, a nigga that's all about, a pie in the sky, a revolutionary, a communist and all that shit. But they don't come at his personality. They don't come at his merits. They just attack his people mostly when they do come after him.
Yeah.
But with all that being said, we got I guess it's a packed show. We still got the Corona. Corona shit is everywhere, so we're gonna talk about that some more. Gun sales going up, obviously. Trump said that he want to open up the country on Easter Day, so everybody could be back in church.
So stupid. That's so fucking stupid.
So he trying to reopen the country. He doing these press briefings every day, and each one is hilarious. Like it's comedy gold. This shit is like SNL. I mean, well, if SNL was funny, it's like that. It's like that. So, but yeah. What else happened? Olympics. I guess the Weeknd. Didn't Weeknd drop his album this week or some shit? I don't know.
I do. Don't nobody care about that shit.
People talking about it. Yeah.
Everybody's too caught up in Corona right now. Like, everything just kind of goes by the wayside.
Yeah. Joe Biden got this rape case that's that shit was trending on Twitter, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. And obviously, the mainstream media like CNN, MSNBC, they're not gonna really talk about it because they know they need to prop Biden up to defeat Trump, and they can't really talk about his issues. But that shit probably gonna come back up when we're doing the general election. Trump.
It don't matter either way because Trump had some shit on him, and he still got.
But his people don't care about that. And on the left side, we pretend to care. Like liberals pretend to care about shit like that, unless it's somebody that they fuck with that's in jeopardy of being sent away or accused of some shit. But we'll see, man. They be acting like Biden shit don't stink this whole time because he was facing off against Bernie and these other people. But now when all that's going away and it's just him versus Trump, we're gonna see who make out on top. Because I know Fox News ain't gonna hold back, so we know they not gonna hold any punches when it come to Biden and the Democrats. So I mean, we'll see. We might be getting Trump again, despite this fuck up. Which people don't really consider this a fuck up, man. His popularity is up right now because we see him every single day, and we don't see Biden nowhere. That nigga is missing. They trying to prevent him from talking, so they can't detect that something is off.
Brain surgery.
Did he, Biden?
I saw something on Twitter. Some surgeon, he said he noticed an incision and a Band-Aid over the side of his head, and he said that was like a scar that you get after you have a certain type of brain surgery. So.
Wait, but Biden had brain surgery? I gotta look that up.
I think so.
You don't want to go into the the general election with that on your head.
Right.
So let's play a little bit of this Trump briefing shit right quick. I'm finna pull it up. And this is the Trump tweet. He said the lamestream media is the dominant force in trying to get me to keep our country closed as long as possible in the hope that it will be detrimental to my election success. The real people want to be back at work ASAP. We will be stronger than ever before. So that's what he tweeted like an hour or so ago.
Always tweeting.
So yeah, he was real.
He put his fucking phone down.
He was real mad that the media was attacking him about that. Let's open up on Easter. He was mad about that. So he tweeted that before his presser. Here's some more Corona shit right here.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Tuesday night. And this is yet another heavy night of news. President Trump with conflicting messaging today on the coronavirus after the White House pushed social distancing to halt the spread of this, to give doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers a fighting chance against this. Today, the president signaled he wants the country open by Easter. It left medical experts, members of his own, to answer questions about whether they would offer that same guidance. As health experts say, we are not even close to seeing the worst of this yet. Tonight, the number of cases in America now more than 53,000, nearly 10 times more than just a week ago. More than 670.
That shit going
dead.
up. That shit is
At
ridiculous.
least 22
Yeah, that's what I'm
states
saying.
imposing stay-at-home
Like I
restrictions.
said, it's gonna
4
get
more
worse
states
before
in
it gets
just the
better.
past
We don't even know
24
what the
hours.
fuck we're dealing with.
Empty streets from
This man's
Boston
talking
to
about
Detroit
opening the country
to
in 2
Dallas
weeks.
tonight to California's Pacific Coast Highway. The most cases nationwide now in New York State, the number doubling every 3 days, the vast majority of those cases in New York City. And these are the lines today outside Elmhurst Hospital in Queens. At first, 400 ventilators from the federal government arriving in New York at the city's
crazy.
emergency
Yeah,
manager.
New York.
House
Hospitals
New
are
York's
not
governor asking the
prepared for
feds,
this
the White House,
Yeah, they
whatsoever.
not.
do you want a
Yeah.
pat on the back? We need
This is gonna
30,000
push
pointing
our
to the nation's
country's,
stockpile, begging the
like,
federal
our
government for more
healthcare to
help.
its limits.
The governor saying what happens
For sure.
here
We're gonna
will
see
happen across
exactly
the country.
how
At
weak
the
our
images tonight that
infrastructure
caused
truly
alarm,
is.
service now reduced in New York City and in so many other cities. And
Yeah,
look at
that
this, the
shit's
crowded
still
subway
packed.
car. This is in New York City at 5:30 this morning. There is
New
new
York,
concern
New
in many parts of this
Yeah.
country tonight, including Louisiana for one. Just weeks after celebrating Mardi Gras, the governor there now saying his medical resources will be overwhelmed in a matter of days, calling for a major disaster declaration. Tonight, the Pentagon sending 2 Army field hospitals to New York, another one to Washington State. And as I mentioned, Dr. Jen Ashton with your questions tonight and news of a possible test on the horizon that just might be able to show whether you've already had coronavirus, if you might have any immunity to it. So we will carefully guide you through it all again tonight. And we begin with ABC's Chief National Affairs correspondent.
They're just raring to go by Easter. Love to have
Economy
Here you go.
to a point of no return. The president now saying he wants the U.S. open for business by Easter. That's in 20 days.
I will tell you that right now. I would love to have that. It's such an important day for other reasons, but I'll make it an important day for this too. I would love to have the country opened up and just raring to go by Easter.
Later adding he'd like to see churches full.
I would love to aim it right at Easter Sunday, so we're open for church service and services generally
Pandering to
on
the
Easter Sunday. That
fundamental
would be a beautiful
Christians.
thing.
President Trump comparing
yeah.
the more deadly coronavirus to the seasonal flu.
We lose thousands, I brought some numbers here, we lose thousands and thousands of people a year to the flu. We don't turn the country off, I mean, every year.
The president's own team pressed whether the country should be easing social distancing within weeks, not months.
I think the question is really, can we be laser focused rather than generic across the country? In other words,
So instead of doing a nationwide shutdown, they trying to shut down, like, of course, New York, places like that got like dense populations and like lots of outbreaks. And places that don't have as much outbreaks, they're like, fuck it, and social distancing, and that's it. So they want to be open by Easter, man. So we will see, man. Our shit is steadily rising. I know Italy is a smaller country, but we're going to go well beyond that, the numbers in Italy as far as the infected. What else here? And we don't, I mean, and really he relying mainly on, the local governments to decide whether or not they want to keep stuff open. So he not really orchestrating anything, or he just talking and letting like the governors and shit decide on what to do. So he not even leading the country.
Right.
So
And
it's crazy.
he's the only one that's really gung ho about opening the shit. Everybody else is like, can we chill for a little bit longer and see what the fuck's going on? Like, we're not trying to have these people get even more sick and spread this even further. He's just like, no, let's open on Easter.
Yeah,
You know,
he is
and be amongst hundreds of people and spread this virus.
Yeah, he really rushing now. And I think he sees that this might end him if he does a poor job of keeping everything afloat. So he's trying to make sure that the economy doesn't completely fall off the cliff. So he's trying to reopen up everything.
He's going about it the wrong way.
I mean, yeah, but he don't really care about that, and his base don't care about that. They'll still back him regardless. And Joe Biden is missing, and he's supposed to be the hopeful candidate, the next presidential candidate, and he's not really out there. He recently did. He was recently back in the media yesterday. He did like a interview with The View or some shit, and he had some gaffes on there too. Let's see if I can pull him up. So he's fucking up still. Let me see. Like it's like every week with this nigga, it's a new gaffe. Hold up. I might have to go to Twitter for this. Yeah.
What happened to Philly?
His girl probably called us. I don't know.
He was bitching about us holding up the podcast because I had to eat. And he was here for 2 minutes and then he did.
He'll be back. He mentioned before we started that something might come up. I don't know. He'll be back on. Wait, hold up. Oh, here it is.
People, and I tell you what, I'm so darn proud.
Oh, here's one. Let me pull it. I'm glad that Watch Together allow YouTube videos now. Twitter videos. Here you go. Here's one. Here's his latest gaffe. There's more than this, but this is the biggest one.
Never fail to respond to a crisis as a people. And I tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have lost, anyway.
What the fuck?
It's like his brain gave out.
Really like he's on his last.
We have never failed to respond to a crisis as a people. And I tell you what, I'm so darn proud. And those poor people who have lost, anyway.
This man got dementia. Forgot what the fuck he was saying.
Is shut and people at home.
I think here's another one. Let me see if I can. This all happened. This all happened this week, man. This week. Hold up. Oh, this is not. Okay, let me pull up the video.
Would reassess the recommended period for keeping businesses shut and people at home. Are you at all concerned, as Trump said, that we cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself?
We have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what. No matter what. We know what has to be done. We know you have to.
So it's just, we have to take care of the cure. That will make the problem worse no matter what. Like, what? No, like, he just jumbles of words. It don't make, he's not coherent right now. It just, I don't even know what to say, man. And this is who we have that's running, man. This is just this week, man. So it's a good thing that they kept him in hiding, because he probably would have made way more mistakes. It said keep chilling and watch your economy fall to shit. I don't know what that nigga talking about, but
good luck over there in the land of tea and crumpets.
I think this is the Fauci thing right here. So Trump doesn't appear to be listening to any of the medical experts he got around him. Let me see if I can fast forward it here.
Had a conversation with the president in the Oval Office talking about.
Others will be guiding him in making the decision. Where are you now at this timeline of 19 days from now?
So, I mean, that's really very flexible. We just had a conversation with the president in the Oval Office.
Guiding him in making the decision. Where are you now at this timeline of 19 days from now?
So, I mean, that's really very flexible. We just had a conversation with the president in the Oval Office talking about, you can look at a date, but you got to be very flexible. And on a literally day by day and week by week basis, you need to evaluate the feasibility of what you're trying to do. And John, you asked for, what kind of metrics, what kind of data. When you look at the country, I mean, obviously, no one is going to want to tone down things when you see what's going on in a place like New York City. I mean, that's just, good public health practice and common sense. But the country is a big country, and there are areas of the country, and I refer to this in my opening remarks, that we really need to know more about what the penetrance is there. So if we do the kind of testing what we're doing, and testing will always be associated by identification, isolation, and contact tracing. And you find, after a period of time, that there are areas that are very different from other areas of the country.
All right.
Didn't Trump fire that nigga?
He was back. I think the media's outcry to get him back. Everybody was like, "Where is Fauci? Where is Fauci?" on Twitter and shit, and he kept getting asked questions about him during other press briefings and shit like that. So he had to put him back on stage, I'm guessing. So I don't.
The only one that's gonna tell the truth.
So here's a solution. I know a lot of people are hard-headed. They don't want to stay in their houses. So in India, here's what the police are doing.
You're beating the shit out of
They beating
What
niggas.
the fuck? Stay in your house or we'll beat you. What are those called? Rickshaws? A rickshaw driver just trying to make a coin, man.
I thought, is that a rickshaw?
Yeah.
I thought, what's the shit that you walk on? Like, you don't they still got those where you just walking and you pushing it?
I don't know. Walker? What are you talking about? You making these niggas do squats, bro.
Beating niggas, right?
I don't mean to laugh.
He slapped this nigga.
Like, they treat them like they're kids and they're on punishment.
Fuck they doing?
I don't know.
But yeah, that's what's happening in India. So now in New York, I think they're trying to do the same shit, but it's not as successful. Here's a video people were spreading around. Yeah.
Pull out your gun. What are you talking about? I didn't pull out my gun. He was about to. He was about to. No, I wasn't. Did you feel threatened? Because he was behind you?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's crazy. No, he don't know, bro. What? No, this is why what? This is why what? Like what? The fuck is you talking about? Live here like what? Like what you need help?
pussy.
What are you talking about?
I'm right here.
So take the badge off. Take the badge off. Take the badge off. Take the bag off. Yo, take. I feel on guard. I will beat the shit out of you, my man. I will beat the shit out of you.
Suck my dick,
Get the
nigga.
fuck out of here, nigga. Stop burping. Suck my dick. Shut up.
Bye, Jackie Chan. Suck
Stupid.
my dick. Goodbye.
Shut up. Got it.
Yeah, people were calling out that as being racist because he called them Jackie Chan and Jet Li. So yeah, people were, and you know,
I mean, that's what fucking New Yorkers do all the time.
yeah, I mean, I know, I know. There's another video that happened a while ago that somebody posted up too. This is a nigga trying to commit suicide, I think, and he getting attacked by a nigga. He getting attacked by the onlookers.
Go somewhere else and commit suicide. Nigga, you beat your ass. Stupid fuck. Yeah, get the fuck up.
He spit on that nigga.
Yeah, man, dick right now. Look, dick right now. Look.
I told you New Yorkers ain't shit.
That nigga said,
y'all niggas ain't
You
shit.
spit on this man.
That nigga said, go somewhere else and commit suicide.
No one see that shit, nigga. Like, the fuck out of here.
Yo, I mean, that nigga right.
Just trying to go home, dog. He gonna hold up the train by doing that shit.
Yo.
Fuck out of here, dog, nigga.
Well, yo, what do y'all think about because a lot of people were spreading that around mainly because of the Jackie Chan Jet Li. I think that shit was trending. Is that racist to you, man?
Nigga, they were mad and they fucking New Yorkers. Who else? Like, what do you expect? They be doing this shit all the time. They would say some racist shit to niggas. This is dead ass told that nigga to take his badge off, and that's like light. That's light. Now, him calling him, they could have called him a Chinaman or anything other shit. Like, come on, boy, like that's light.
Yeah, I think people's antennas are alert because the Chinese virus shit that Trump was spreading a while back. Couple days ago. Yeah, so
They calling the officer niggas and shit.
But
like
I mean,
that,
still, like, come on. I don't want no nigga. My name is Mark, and I don't want niggas calling me Jamal. You know, come here, Jamal. Yeah, get away, Jamal. Like, yeah,
I mean, Jamal
or
better than
Tyrone.
Marcus. I mean, I feel what you're saying, bro.
He said Jamal better. Yeah, shut up, nigga.
But nah, I feel it.
But
Nah,
yeah,
they were just in the heat of the moment. They're New Yorkers. Like, what the fuck else do you expect from small brain, pigeon brain ass niggas? Man?
Here's another. They got the worst cases. They need to chill out, man. These niggas is wild.
But they so near each other all the time. They like New York is such a city where everybody is near each other all the fucking time. Like it's normal, dog. Like I've seen worse shit on the A train, man. It is what it is. Whatever.
But this is Stone. Obviously, Philly said you weren't gonna show up because they destroyed your rap career or something. He said.
Well, Philly is also Philly, so you know
that's true.
There's that.
Here's one more video.
And that nigga's not here. And that nigga's not here, right? So
yeah. This probably old too. I don't know how old this is, but this is to let you know how New York niggas get down.
Mad dick right now. Look, they got one car.
Look at this. This is my #1 fan right here.
Me and you, we're gonna have a date later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a date with your bitch, nigga. Stupid.
Yeah, that's about right.
Stupid.
That's about right.
Yeah.
So my wife.
Yeah.
They mad at this. This seem like old videos, nigga. Like I feel like I've seen all this shit.
Yeah, I mean, some the last two were old. The first one I showed was the one recently spreading around. But what are y'all thoughts? So a lot of people are talking about these celebrities. A lot of people are mad at celebrities because they doing concerts at home and shit.
Yeah, they're trying to sing coronavirus anticipation.
Let me I think I got the video here. So we didn't talk about this, but Gail Gadot, she got a bunch of her celebrity friends together to sing Imagine, and people didn't fuck with this. Like I wasn't really up on this news, so I don't know why people didn't fuck with it. But here's some of it right here.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
No hell below us.
Above us only sky. Imagine all the people
Living for today.
He's tone deaf,
Imagine there's no countries, yeah. It isn't hard to do.
Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion.
Some of them look dead as fuck. They nuts.
No enthusiasm whatsoever.
Yo, turn this shit off, nigga. I just sat here for a second. I was like, hold on, what the fuck is playing my ear? I'm trying to bleed this shit. Yo, turn this motherfucking shit off. Nigga, ain't nobody want to hear no celebrity singing that shit. It wasn't cute when they were doing that. What was they doing that other shit when it was like an all-star celebrity singing and shit like that? It was like Michael Jackson and what's Elton John and shit like that. It was like, all them, we are the world. Was it that song?
Yeah, but that was for AIDS relief. They actually raised money.
Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit either. That shit was cringy as fuck too, man. Anyway, it's not gonna work today, man. Fuck that shit. Turn this shit off. We all gonna die.
Look, they are celebrities. They are still trying to entertain
them
you.
Niggas are on their, them niggas aren't. They trying to entertain us because they know they untouchable. They got all the top doctors. They know they gonna be all right. They know everybody else gonna be dying and fucking falling in the street. Why the fuck when what does this do for me besides irritate me even more, man? Get the fuck off my fucking screen with this bullshit, bro. You don't even see that shit.
All that is true, man.
You gonna pay my doctors, but you gonna sing my doctor bill away, bitch? I get a one-time payment of $1,200.
Stop calling Wonder Woman a bitch, nigga. Stop it.
I didn't call Wonder Woman a bitch, but you inferred that I was calling Wonder Woman a bitch. So that means that you thought that she was a bitch. So actually, you the one calling her a bitch. So I'm the one calling you out, nigga. So I never once said
I like that math. I like that right there. That's
celebrity.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
But nah, man. This is the worst time to be doing that shit. Tone deaf like a motherfucker.
I don't hate it, man. Like
I don't like it either.
People bored at their homes trying to find some shit to do, and
donate money.
I mean, Rihanna donated some money, and Bill Gates, people like that, they donated. So I'm sure they probably doing that shit as well. But in the meantime,
they're not singers. Most of them were not singers.
That's what make it fun. They're not singers, man. Speaking of singers, a lot of singers were doing live concerts. So here's this shit. You got John Legend and shit. Lizzo and playing flutes and shit.
You know how they feel about Lizzo.
Growing stronger every day now.
Look at that shit, man. What is she eating? What the fuck is that?
Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao.
Look like some rocks or something, anyway. Well, yeah, that's.
You be smoking.
So I mean, that was that, man.
I turn that shit off.
Says Stone ain't fed his horse in months. What the fuck?
Yeah, that nigga dead, dog. I'm pretty sure he caught Rona too.
And animals ain't catching it, man. They came from animals, but I don't think they can catch the human version of that disease, that virus.
It was a joke, but shit. Way to show your age, old ass nigga.
What? How can I do with anything with age? What? Okay.
Colorful motherfucker, man. Come on, man. Roll with me, nigga. Damn.
Roll with me. Okay. That's fine, man. So y'all really not fucking with the celebrities out here trying to entertain. Look, man. Y'all can't go to live concerts and go clubbing.
I want to watch your ass. I got Netflix. I got all my other shit that I can watch. No, don't sing to me, nigga.
Speaking of Netflix, what are y'all niggas watching this week, man?
You gonna get me a job, nigga?
Stars. That shit was crazy.
Hold up. Who gonna get who a job? What I missed?
Celebrities. They singing to my ass, but they ain't gonna give me a fucking job application.
Yeah.
I ain't got a fucking job. I'm broke.
My white queen Gal Gadot.
Oh, they dropped your ass though because of Corona?
Well, no, I still got my job.
Why you lying, bitch?
I got a job.
You want to go to work at the convenience store?
My shit is not affected by none of this shit.
I noticed you was riding.
You niggas in the hotels? Yeah. Y'all niggas ain't got no job.
I noticed you was riding that damn skateboard more than usual.
And I noticed that you were walking more than usual. Just know around the block instead of across the bridge to your work, nigga. So what we talking about?
So you shaming me for getting exercise?
Oh
what is this about?
I like
you shaming me? You shaming me for social distancing?
I'm stop now, Bush. I'm gonna stop right now.
Chill, Philly, chill.
I'm chilling. I'm relaxed.
Hey, good.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm social distancing. All I'm doing is walking around one place, and I'm staying at home. What's wrong with that? I'm doing my part, Stone. What you doing?
He tried to set me up, dog. I'm not trying to get these jokes off.
Trying to expose me.
Say what you gonna say, and then go say what you watching on Netflix, bitch.
I don't know, man.
Because this nigga be wildin', bro.
This nigga be wildin'. I'm chilling, dog. I'm chilling. I'm cool.
But what are y'all watching, man? Go ahead, man.
Hey, look, man. So I just found out that my favorite JV actor.
Oh my God! He's gonna go back into support of shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My favorite JV actor, Rudy Saijo. She be doing uncensored JV.
Oh shit! I mean, I don't fuck with uncensored, man. I'm used to the pixelation.
But it's different. It's different when like you got a favorite with the pixelated stuff, and it's just switched to like no.
It's like a whole new world. It's like seeing it in a brand new light.
Yeah. And I've come to the conclusion that like JV Hagen is trash.
I told you that.
Good, man. I was just kind of like they just be putting the lips around the top and just going. Like that.
Oh my God.
They don't really be putting in the work.
I mean, they only good for like the ridiculous scenarios, like on the train and elevator shit like that.
Fucking an octopus or some shit. Crazy shit like that. I mean, apart from that, I'll tell you what I'm not watching is most of the news. I'm not watching that.
Oh my God.
We already at risk for this coronavirus. I ain't checking my blood pressure. telling us the boogeyman.
Well, your mic sound like trash right now. What's going on?
Hey, yo, hey, just
you
let
might
it,
get
let it
baptized,
marinate.
nigga.
Let it marinate. Man. Let it marinate. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. What? I guess I'll go next. Fuck it. I always go last. I'm gonna go first this time. Or second. Watch it. Westworld came back, so I'm back on that shit. That shit is fire, of course, like it was before.
Is Tesla Thompson finance still there?
Yeah, Tesla Thompson's still in it. Yeah.
I got a question. They said that the boy who gonna be, I was gonna say Professor Gordon, Commissioner Gordon in the Batman movie, the black dude,
Jeffrey Wright,
and the ball of fire. Is that?
Oh, he top tier actor. That nigga kill everything he played. Nigga.
He is.
Jeffrey
That's what I keep hearing.
Huh?
That's what I keep hearing, but I don't see him in nothing.
Well, he in everything. What do you mean?
He in a lot of shit.
Yeah. I ain't never seen him really act. He looked like a nigga that can act.
He probably. I think he mainly a TV show nigga. I don't think he been in movies like that. So yeah.
Okay.
I've been watching. Did I tell you about that Zoe's playlist shit that I've been watching? I think I told y'all about that shit. Yeah, that shit pretty interesting. What else? The new Pope shit. That's alright. I watched the recent episode of One Piece. Even though I don't fuck with One Piece like that. I watched episode 927. After I stopped at episode 800 and something, and I started back at 927. And I saw Sanji fighting a fucking dinosaur. I was like, okay, this look kind of cool. You know, spoiler alert, you know, Sanji with the German 6'6", he got the costume.
Put that raised suit on.
Yes, stealth black. That shit look kind of cool. I'm like, okay, I'll fuck with the animation here, okay? But I'm still not going to put my time into One Piece no more. That shit been going on for too long. Story progression is slow as fuck. That shit started around the time of... Didn't it start around the time of DBZ or something? Like, it's been going on for a while. A lot of the shows...
Case closed.
I know that shit was going since the 90s. And they are only at the halfway point. So I can't invest my time in a story like that. I keep telling niggas, man, the ending is hard to do, man. It's hard to make a good ending.
That's what Oda doing. He's trying to build up to the end.
He's prolonging this shit.
As an aside, the 7 Deadly Sins just ended, and that shit was butt cheeks, man. The last arc was terrible. The whole thing was like, I hate when they end the fucking series, and it's like, everybody had babies with everybody else. I'm like, no, what? That ain't.
Oh yeah, they always end the series like that. Yeah,
I hate
but
that shit.
you know, it's sad that that shit started after One Piece, and it ended before One Piece, man.
You heard that shit.
It's hard to burn.
When it has burnt. Smooth though.
I ain't drink no water yet, man. That shit. So you've been eating dry ass sandwiches and shit.
You got fucking hiccup. Right, man,
I ain't had no palate cleanser yet, man. I ain't get no water or nothing, nigga.
Gargle seltzer water and shit. What the fuck?
But yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's happening in One Piece in the manga. Apparently, Big Mom is fighting Kaido. Spoiler alert. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully it ends well, but I think Big Ma'am, whatever the fuck her name is. Look, I think
it literally says M-O-M. Big Mom.
I thought it was ma'am, nigga. I didn't. Obviously, I didn't read. I said I didn't read the shit. Didn't I just say I didn't read it?
Did you watch this shit with subtitles, nigga?
No.
Nah, I feel like you watch this shit with subtitles. You try to cover your fucking tracks, and you know damn well you saw Big Mom.
He hesitated. He was like, "No."
Fuck out of here, bro.
I don't remember what the fuck they call her. Nigga, I call her several different things. I call her Big Ma'am because she looked like a mammy, one of them Sambo caricatures back from the 20s.
Even though she white though, like she
white, but she got the polka dot dress and shit, and the lips and all that. So I was like, okay,
Is Oda trying to sneak in that racism? Is that what you're trying to imply?
I saw that black fisherman that looked like Aretha Franklin. I was like, okay, Oda, what are you doing?
Wow.
You know, I didn't.
You see black people as fishmen, nigga.
I mean, that's clearly how Oda see him. Like the story arc was like MLK and Malcolm X and shit. So okay.
I'll say this: there was that one boy that had big ass lips. He had the long mouth with the big nigga lips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. What I'm
Arlong
saying.
nigga,
Arlong my nigga though, man. But yeah, like I said, the ending is hard to do, and Oda is prolonging that. He know that all this build up is not gonna equal out into a great ending. He fucked up.
I think he said some shit like he only got like 20, like we're in the last quarter or something like that.
Anubis said he had the ending done. It don't seem like it. Like how
Oda said that he has the ending in mind, but we don't know if it's done or not. Like he knows how he wants to end it. But he knows that the One Piece ain't no power friendship.
Oda need to stop fucking around because niggas be getting that, like the mangakas, they get that letter in the mail. You got 4 weeks. You got 5 weeks to end this shit. Who they do that to recently? Who they did that to Kishi? Kishi, other series, Samurai 8. They told that nigga he got 4 weeks. Wrap that shit up.
Get that shit
over. Like, niggas are not but niggas weren't fucking with it like that.
That shit was corny.
And I've been recently watching. Speaking of Keisha, I've been watching Naruto. Man, that shit is
Oh, here we go.
Shit. Look, Shippuden is better than part 1. I keep telling niggas that, and it's kind of.
You are
retarded.
What's wrong with you?
You ain't right, boy.
No. Naruto Part 1 is the most overrated shit I have watched in a long time. Like the dub is trash, the sub is trash. Naruto is irritating.
You watched that shit.
I did watch it.
You've never watched anything but shoujos and slice of life.
Why niggas be lying about this shit? I do watch shonen.
You ain't watch Dragon Ball Z. You ain't watch motherfucking Bleach. You ain't watch none of that.
I didn't. You would name the two that I didn't watch.
You said you skipped 100 fucking episodes of One Piece.
Nigga, I watched. You don't need to watch all 900 episodes to give your opinion on some shit.
That type of fucking mentality that got you stuck weird shit like that.
I saw all of Naruto Part 1. That shit trash, awful, garbage.
Okay, maybe once you see all of Shippuden, you'll understand, bro.
Nigga, no, I've seen enough of Shippuden to be like, okay, the fights are better here. The villains are better development. Only villain I fuck with from part 1 is Orochimaru, dog. That's pretty much it. And that bone nigga, what's that nigga, Kinimaru or some shit?
Yeah, Kinimaru.
So I mean, and the only good part about the Chunin exams is the Rock Lee versus Gaara fight, and that's it. Orochimaru versus what Hokage number that nigga was?
Third Hokage, nigga. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Why
the fuck did you not know who the fuck he was fighting? I still remember this. I saw this shit like 8 years ago. The fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Why I gotta know those meaningless details? See, y'all niggas just jump on like the smallest shit.
That's one of the pivotal moments of the series. How the fuck is that a middle?
That nigga died in the first series.
Hokage dying is not pivotal?
Bush being these power reviews talking like the ghost and this and I like the allegory and the symbolism behind the.
I heard Bushman like 15 details in each video, dog.
Bringing up shit from 10 episodes back and shit, and now
like who saw this coming?
What's the name of that character? Oh yeah, I like that one. In the name of that one? Come on, man.
Look, man.
You telling Bush actually watched some shit and when he skimmed through it.
First of all, speaking on the power shit, nigga, that one detail that I missed that you keep bringing the fuck up. Notice how they didn't close that shit out.
It was obvious. Nigga,
it was stupid.
They're gonna bring it back up in Power Book 2, nigga. Don't worry about it, bro.
No, they not. When?
Yeah, they are. They said they were gonna bring it back up in Power Book 2.
Hopefully,
don't pay attention.
Hopefully they bring it back up.
Did y'all niggas watch more episodes of that other thing that 50 Cent was doing?
Oh yeah, For Life. Yeah, I watched. I'm up to date on that. That's a pretty good show.
I heard it was good, but I didn't watch it.
I haven't been reviewing it, but I've been watching it still. It's solid, man. And it's based off a true story, man. The real story is just as ridiculous as the fucking made up shit. So So I mean, I fuck with the show, man. It's a little bit on the nose at times, but it's like the racists were like cartoonishly racist. It's like, but it's a solid show.
Like Jussie Smollett racist.
Yeah. like
this is MAGA country racist.
Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much what I've been watching, man. That's anybody else want to go?
What about Keek?
Keek, you want?
I didn't go at all, but whatever. Fuck you.
I finished Tiger King documentary on Netflix. That was wild as fuck.
Tiger King?
Yeah. It's this dude, Joe Exotic, and he owns like this zoo. He has over 200 tigers and big cats and shit. And it was just a story of how he allegedly tried to hire somebody to kill this other who's like an animal.
She breaking up at me.
Yeah, she is breaking. What's wrong with y'all niggas' mics today, man? That corona?
If you own 100 fucking tigers, why you gotta hire a nigga to kill somebody? If you got that many fucking tigers, I just sick my damn tigers on them niggas.
What did it go back to him? Like, we gonna get the nigga with 100
blame
tigers?
it on the tigers. Oh, they were in the natural. It was mating season.
You'll see.
It was mating season. I couldn't.
I like documentaries. It's like a documentary, right?
Yeah.
I like documentaries like that, like crazy people. Like there's one nigga, the Grizzly Man. Shit, remember that Grizzly Man documentary where the dude was living with grizzly bears, and the final scene of the documentary is that nigga getting ate by a grizzly bear. Like they like they told that nigga not to go to that grizzly bear. It's like an island or a location where like grizzly bears just like live there. They're not bothered by anybody, and he was living amongst the grizzly bears. He was camping out there, rubbing on them and shit like that. And him and his girl, I think he invited his girl one time, and she was there when he died. They both died together. Like one morning, like he was in his tent, and he heard screaming, and his girl was getting mauled or some shit. And and I think the camera was still rolling because he was filming all of this. He was filming him interacting with the grizzly bears the whole time. And I think they have video footage of it, but they didn't show it in the documentary because they didn't want to, they didn't want to show that shit. But it's like audio of him being mauled by the grizzly bear, and he played it for the dude's family. And
what is that?
so,
like
that's funny.
We didn't.
Is it just screaming?
No, we didn't get to hear it. Like they didn't give it to us. But
that's gotta suck.
Yeah, but that. Yeah,
Can you imagine just listening? The creepiest part would have been like, you hear him, you hear his screams, you hear the bear just roaring, and then you just stop hearing him scream. Like that'd be the scariest fucking shit, man.
Let me see if I can pull up the trailer right quick. Y'all gotta watch this shit. It's one of the greatest documentaries. It's top tier documentary.
I'm killing that bear.
Yeah, I don't know if they killed the bear or not.
You gotta kill the bear after that, though.
But yeah, it got my
animals down, but
it's hunting.
Not their fault. Like if you go to an island full of bears, you're the only human. What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, that's stupid, man. Yeah. I don't know why he did that.
I saw this one video of this. I guess this guy does parkour, and he did this he did a path in his apartment of just jumping on tables and walking on window sills and shit and doing backflips. Needless to say, he was white, but I'm just like, why people do this shit to themselves? Why they put themselves in these retarded situation? There's a video where a dude was it was on YouTube, and he was just sitting there, and a brown bear came up and was just chilling next to where he was sitting. Just why? Yeah, just sitting there watching the river for 30 seconds, and then the bear got up and walked away. Shit crazy, man.
That's what be tricking niggas, man. That's what this nigga thought, man. These bears are friendly, It's the humans that are evil.
They're my friends.
And the bear mauled the fuck out his ass, man.
I hate when people say, I love animals more than humans. I'm like, man, okay.
That's how they be acting, man.
See how they treat you. Try to pet an alligator and shit.
He shot over 100 hours of videotape.
Well, here it is right here.
2003, when he was killed by one of the bears
Something to
he
watch
had
together?
sworn to protect.
Keek, better watch together.
I don't know. Ask for boy Trump.
All right,
I'm
I
here
bet
with
he
one
can
of
help
my
me too.
favorite bears. It's Mr. Chocolate. Hey, Mr. Chocolate. He's been with me for over a decade, and he's
That
my
nigga about
good
to,
friend.
that nigga about to drop a stack real soon too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How you gonna hate on a nigga about to give you a stack?
That ain't about to do shit.
I
for
mean,
people
I
who
still
really
got mortgages and loans ongoing. It's a one-time payment, but you know, he still do it.
Nigga, apparently you ain't unemployed, so it don't matter.
I know, man. Yeah, he's still working. Though.
Good, today.
I'm
thinking about the other people, nigga.
Timothy Treadwell lived among the grizzly bears in the Alaskan wilderness. During that time, he shot over 100 hours of videotape. Until 2003, when he was killed by one of the bears he had sworn to protect.
My nigga Warner Herzog.
Well, I'm here with one of my favorite bears. It's Mr. Chocolate. Hey, Mr. Chocolate. He's been with me for over a decade, and he's been my good friend.
So he killed his ass.
He's a big bear. He's a big bear. A very big bear. Wow.
When you spend a lot of time with bears day after day, there's a calling that makes you want to come in and spend more time in the world.
Expedition
Your ass
2001,
gonna die.
I came here and protected the animals as best I could. In fact, I'm the only protection for these animals out here. Animals rule. Timothy conquered.
He tended to want to become a bear.
Most times I'm a kind warrior out here. Occasionally I am challenged. And in that case, the kind warrior must become a samurai.
This nigga, he dead, ain't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he dead.
What he was asking for, he got what he deserved.
Oh, fuck.
Crazy.
You will die. You will die here. We need more rain! Melissa is eating her babies! Timothy, I'm getting a bad feeling about you.
This nigga
Smell
gone.
all up my fingers.
He's a psycho.
I will die for these animals. I will die for these animals. I will die
Oh.
for these animals.
I mean, you did, nigga. You got what he was wishing for.
This is my life. This is what I do. I love it.
To be like, get off.
If I don't come back, that's what I want.
And the lion is gone, and the red wolf is gone. Ooh, yep, ooh, yep, ooh.
And that's my story here. For me, Timothy Treadwell, the kind warrior.
But yeah, that nigga just got ate up. I mean, he knew it was fucked up when the bears started eating their own cubs. So food must have been scarce, and they ate your ass next, man. So that's how it be sometimes. I mean, made a great documentary. So shout out to that. Yeah, they do look scary as fuck. So anybody did you go Stone?
No, but I don't
He ain't watching shit. He ain't doing shit. Like
Yeah,
always.
yeah, let's go with that.
This nigga out here rapping now. Everybody check out Stone rapping video.
I made one
got-
rap video. I made one playing around rap videos. These niggas think I was taking it fucking serious.
We got
Like,
ourselves
these
a-
niggas
we
be
got
like,
ourselves-
Oh, man, oh, this nigga shit on beat. The shit was obviously the mixing was obviously horrible. I'm screaming above my fucking voice on the ad lib. I'm saying shit like I got my ass taken by a nigga named Herbert.
Stone, you
but that
sound
shit
hurt.
ain't real.
You sound hurt. You sound hurt, dog.
Of course, to you I sound hurt, nigga. Man, suck my dick, dog. Oh,
All right, man.
No, thank you, bro.
Leave that nigga Stone. He trying, man. He out here trying to make some.
Anyway, I never criticized. I never criticized.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
What did I say? What did I say?
Niggas snitched on you, dog. Niggas snitched on you, dog.
What did I say?
They been saying, Dom, get your money. You need to give Dom needs to give his money back for giving you Fruit Loops, nigga.
Keep him. No, hold up. Okay, so watch this.
Niggas
Watch
was
this
snitching
shit.
on you, dog.
Watch this
Niggas
shit.
was
Watch
snitching
this
on
shit.
you.
Okay, hold up. Let me speak my piece since you want to talk of that shit.
Fruit Loops.
Why am I talking that shit?
Hold. I didn't. Watch this, Bush. I didn't want to listen to this shit because they was telling me how bad it was, and I was like, I don't want to listen to it because I feel like I don't like listening to creations that other people make, especially if they're
Especially
rapping
people
or
that you
singing or
know.
something like that. It's awkward, and I don't like to do that
weird.
shit.
Yeah.
But off the strength of what they were saying, I was like, and then Dom was like, yeah, this nigga gave me like $75 for some like audio editing. I don't know, Fruity Loops,
but it's not
bullshit.
But I never
was like,
used it. I never used it for that song. I never used it for.
I said if this nigga's out here using that money to make bullshit on the level that y'all are saying, give that man his money back.
Ayo. We gotta play the video for the people, man.
Nah, I'm about to leave.
No, we have no. We talking about it. We gotta, man. Don't be insecure about it. You put it on the internet for the world, Stone. Like, come on. We gotta play it.
No. I did that for my thing. These niggas thought my only issue is, and first of all, fuck Leo. This is your fault, nigga. These niggas telling me this nigga is random in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, just randomly just Stone's new track. Like,
so if I could put my piece in on this, I don't think it's that bad. I think they were exaggerating. Regardless, some manner of effort got put into this track.
Absolutely,
okay?
of course.
Okay.
But
I don't think it's as bad as what Lelouch and Dom was saying. I think it's not that damn bad. But keep in mind, those are not only do them niggas not really like you like that.
I heard this nigga say I went back to a stream and heard this nigga. I like to see this nigga fail, dog. I heard that shit straight up.
Who? Me or him? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So understand that not only are these dudes like music related, like, but they also don't like you.
Yo, by the way, these they talking about random niggas in another private chat that they got that's talking shit on this nigga's track. So
the boys club chat,
And pull it up in the watch together.
I'm about to dip. I'll tell
you when it's over. We're gonna play it right now. Here's Stone video. All right, I'll tell you when to come back, nigga.
Shout out to all my niggas faking it till you make it. I'ma wear this fake ass chain until my neck turns into the group. Big up the Aniba boys. Y'all kick the butt, I'm sure the motherfucking bows. Like my drip bitch, got it off from fucking rush. You know I stay clean, panhandle with all the sauce. Always grinding, no trying to motherfucking wash. We go done this, got my shit up all up on the walls. Your girl a Pokemon trainer, grip my great balls. I'ma keep rapping till my heart beat off. Fuck my kids, money go straight to the jaw. On the come up, so I live on the street. Pots and pans, I make a 5-tap beat. Struggle till I die. I'ma make this shit work.
What the fuck?
My mama wallet, how much this shit work?
I feel like this should have been made in like 2012.
I get his theme, man. He supposed to be like homeless. That's why he dressed
like this.
Yeah.
That's a hyphy beat, man. Hyphy been dead since 2012.
Yeah.
I mean, but when you starting out, you can't pick and choose what piece you get, man. So sometimes you gotta get the old shit.
Stone made a Motown song and shit. You gotta work on it, man. You gotta give him some space to grow.
Yeah, that old shit come back around all the time, man. Shit that was dead come back around, man. He can bring it back, man, if it's good enough. So I mean,
Stone might be. Hey.
I'm trying to get a deal. Aight, with your life like nigga. Hoes in my shoes, they like rights, nigga. I'm a rapper, bitch. Donate a figure, make me.
And it sound like a nigga beating on pots and pans. It kind of fit the theme, dog.
He told me he ain't used the audio shit that he bought. Maybe he actually was hitting pots and fucking pans. He just looped that shit.
Hey, man.
But we all know Stone ain't got no pots and pans. He eat no paper fucking plates and shit. He ain't got no pots and pans.
We shouldn't even talk about that.
He be eating ramen out of big gulps and shit. He ain't got no fucking pots and pans.
Those would be the best dishes, dog.
The big gulps. Yeah, man, and multi-purpose.
Exactly, nigga. That's why people buy sporks, dog.
Man, reduce, reuse, recycle.
Exactly, man.
For $1, I get jigger, watch me shimmy, ayy. What's your life like, nigga? Hoes in my shoes, they like rights, nigga. Struggle rapper, bitch. Donate a figure, don't be a hater. Give me money and I'll flex on you later. Like my whip, bitch, then call my Uber. Accommodations ready, slide like a
what the fuck?
Shit flowing like a sewer. Bitch, better leave her tip or shoot her.
He got a fucking flashback.
Man, that's supposed to, I mean, that's funny, man. See, I mean, his sense of humor, it shines in the video, man. That's some, he talking about his whip and it got like a Lyft and Uber tag on it. I mean, it's cool. It's funny, man. I fuck with that. Now, as far as
them niggas, go ahead.
I mean, as far as like the rapping over the beat, it is off a bit. So I mean,
this nigga trying to get in on Blueface Lane.
I mean, he could sell it like that, man. It's
It's definitely some West Coast shit. This nigga's from like fucking Arizona or something. So I guess that counts.
I need some money popping. Brian ain't never stopping. Got the swag of a prophet. Hope my raps give me profit. I ain't got no what options. Job nigga, you toxic. My kid's 16, still 8.
But yeah, the beat is drowned out. It's like way in the background. Yeah.
Keek, you alright?
Keek, man, chill, man. You know the opinions of women fuck with niggas' ass more than those niggas.
Keek said,
bless
bless
her heart. Don't roast that nigga when he get it. He could go crazy, man.
Top ramen got my stomach going berserk. Sell my ass to a nigga named Herbert. The cash running low. Then I run up on the
See?
suburbs.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say nothing, but that was so.
He running out of money. He gotta sell his ass to Herbert.
Every time you piss me off, I'm be like, "Hey, go to Herbert and get." Come up in my face talking about
Like it when you're rich. Struggle, nigga, stop it. Fans help me grow, then I'll shit on you. I promise. I got these cheeseburgers, man. I know y'all want it. What's your life like, nigga? Holes in my shoes, they light brights, nigga. I'm a rapping bitch. Donate the figure, make me bigger for $1. Jimmy wants to see me. What's your life like, nigga? Holes in my shoes, they light brights, nigga. Struggle rapping bitch. Donate the figure, don't be a hater, give me money and I'll flex.
He talking about light-skinned women. How you feel about that?
I don't feel no ways. What difference?
He glorifying the light-skinned women.
Oh, he said camera work by Maxwell. I mean, camera work is like.
Nigga said, hoes in my shoes, they light bright. Glorifying color.
Light brights are shoes.
That nigga say, shout out to Manga Me. I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it.
And this nigga did. He said it was a joke. What do you think, Keek? I know what you think, Bush. But I think he put his all into this shit.
He did it in a funny way, but he probably like legit wanted it to pop off.
Yeah. He was like, "This is gonna be it.
This is the one.
Like you don't make a music video for some shit that it's just you fucking around. Like this nigga had a music video.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I mean,
the song I could see him just like fucking around and up, like just.
This shit had a budget.
But you gotta understand though. I mean, as somebody that creates work, I mean, our artists are sensitive about the shit they produce. Also, it takes a lot to even
Stone ain't no motherfucking artist.
I mean, it's clear. He clearly.
I'm still listening to y'all niggas.
I mean, he clearly.
I'm like, y'all realize I'm still listening to y'all niggas talk while y'all watching.
All right. Well then, how about this? How about this?
It's like any video. I think any person would want a video that they put in there. Can I get my damn nigga? Can I?
I'm just saying. Look, can we? You don't even know what? I'm just saying. This quick. This is real quick.
Nigga, if I was listening the whole time, I know what you were talking about.
Well, hold up. How about the three of us, 1 to 10?
I don't.
Nigga.
You hurt his feelings. I don't know.
That I mean, we could either be cooking your ass for the next 10 minutes, or we could just give you a number and then be done with it.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Also, subscribe to my nigga Stone. Stone on no views.
Yeah,
I'll put
for
the
more
link
quality content.
How that nigga laugh?
Trash, y'all niggas trash.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, man. No, I give it a solid, straight up. I give it a 6.5.
This nigga want to say 4.
No, I didn't. 6.5. I think I didn't see the music video. Like I haven't seen the music video all the way through. But I've heard it like 3 times, and it's not as bad as
niggas keep playing that shit every single day.
Oh, it's in the bot.
Eventually, it's going like.
But you got
we gonna get some quotables from it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
Like to the point of like wanted to pop up, and like of course anybody want any. We want the podcast to pop up for every video that we put up. The fuck, like.
But I'm just saying sometimes shit gotta grow on you, dog. Let it grow on some niggas, man.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Also, man, I want
your audience. You know, niggas that like Google shit.
I understand. Like that's my thing. YouTube has I realize YouTube has a mass audience. So niggas that I know now that are in this chat or in any other chats that I'm in may not fuck with it, but there's niggas like anything can pop off. Anything, like literally anything could.
Yeah, there you go.
You just gotta find your niche and shit like that. And I'm really just doing that.
And, memes make shit pop, dog. Like So if it's bad enough to become a meme, then shit is.
If it's bad enough, niggas will gravitate to.
What you, Keek? What'd you give it 1 to 10, man?
I give it
a 0. You can say that.
I give it a 6. It was bad.
Yeah, give it a 6. I wouldn't. If somebody said I'm gonna put that shit on replay, I would not immediately get up and walk away.
I would immediately get up. I'd be like, I would let that shit rock. Because I don't even like any of my shit once I'm done making it. Like that's how much.
I would just start playing like wordscapes or something.
That's how you gotta be, man. And don't let bum ass niggas tear you down. Listen to real criticism. People that actually want you to succeed. Don't listen to any other bum ass niggas talking trash on your shit. Don't do that.
No. Like for real, I know what I know what I want to do. Like I know what I want to do, and I'm gonna keep working on that and shit. Like the music shit. Like y'all can make like that's all right, but if like the other shit that I actually put effort like actual editing and shit like that, like there's a clear difference I feel like in terms of quality in terms of what I'm trying to do.
So the way you gotta look at it, I think, is one or two things. Either this shit is like okay, and you've now gained experience from making something and getting feedback from it, or two, they're 100% right. And it's trash, but if it's trash, it can only go up from here.
Yeah.
So no matter what, right? So no matter what, the next track you make and the next creative thing you do is gonna be better because of it, because you did this one. Yeah. See, so we ain't hating on your ass. Stupid ass nigga.
But yeah, I mean, so we do got a couple videos that people posted up. Some of them are old, some of them are new-ish. Got some memes that we can look at.
You just gotta lay off that shit. That's all you gotta do.
Stop.
I might actually use
I'm surprised you ain't bring that up already.
I'm just saying. Couldn't hurt laying off that damn. Nigga say if you grow from the earth, I'll smoke you.
I mean, shit, I still do, nigga.
So it is a pretty interesting video. This woman lives every day like it's 1958. So this happened. This came out like 2 years ago, I think, 2018. But I thought it was.
She lynching black people.
That's what I want to know about. I didn't watch the video yet.
That's the only video I was watching for.
Does she say the N-word casually? Referring to them as colors. But she got a black and white TV.
That's what I was wondering about. I didn't watch the video yet. Let's watch it right now and see. It's only 3 minutes.
Like a black man and then blame him when she get caught.
say she was raped.
Yep.
I'm Lacey Faye, and I live every day like it's 1958. People's reaction is.
Why is 1958 such a highlight for white people?
This is who I am. This is what I like.
They didn't have to compete with nobody. It was just white people and everybody else, man. You know, smaller workforce.
Just like that's just an arbitrary time period, though. It's like what the fuck.
You know, everything was good. You know, this was like after World War II. America, no fights happened on American soil, so America's economy was booming, nigga. This shit was a great time for them.
And I feel like you should do what you like. You should do what makes you
feel
beautiful and dress however you want to dress that makes you feel the most like you.
People will stop dead in their tracks and they'll just stop and their eyes are fixed on her as we'll walk by.
One place in town that kind of brings in the 1950s vibe quite well is the local pharmacy. It's called Bullock Drug, and they have a soda fountain, they have a jukebox. It makes it a lot of fun.
Chocolate sundae?
Let's do it. As soon as I put on the first 1950s dress with my hair and makeup done, that's when I felt like I was finally me. I found my authentic self, and I've never looked back since then. I really honed in on the 1950s because of my grandparents. They got married in 1955, and their stories, it just made it sound like the best time ever. Everything's beautiful, colorful, happy, optimistic.
That same cob hosed down on.
We bought our home 4 years ago.
They said colorful. Pictures ain't got no black folks.
All black and white or sapphire.
Yeah, I mean, and in America, we bastardize our history. We whitewash everything. So it's no wonder that people fondly look at those times like they were great, you know, because we don't really tell the truth about that period of time. We leave shit out.
at all.
So
And the crazy thing is, in that time, that little boyfriend of hers could beat her ass.
Yeah,
yeah.
And it's not against the law.
It was encouraged back then.
That nigga could smack her up in public, and no one would bat an eye.
Yeah, I wonder if she voted because she couldn't vote at that time.
Oh yeah, she couldn't.
So I wonder.
She couldn't do shit.
I wonder
Yo,
if
I
she-
was in the best
It's
time
easier
of
to
her life.
romanticize a time you didn't ever have to live through.
But she's trying to live vicariously through her grandparents. That's
stupid.
what she's trying to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, speaking of times of the past, we're gonna transition to something else.
So we're just not gonna finish this video.
Yeah.
All right, fuck
I mean,
it. I was invested. I got invested halfway through, but all right, whatever.
I mean, you want to finish the video, Stone?
Nah, it's too late, Bush. No, you already started the transition, nigga. Go ahead, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, they like we gonna see her call somebody the N-word in it. So I mean, it's nothing, man.
Damn.
Yo, speaking of N-words, I got this trailer from Pixar.
Speaking of N-words,
bitch run up to a police officer. Copper, that colored man just stared at me. Sick the dogs on his ass and shit.
But yeah, so Pixar is not known for making black shit.
I mean, this still ain't black shit. This nigga blue.
I mean, yeah, he blew. But we watched this Soul trailer like a couple months back, and we were like, okay, why is the black movie called Soul, and why is it about music and shit? Like niggas is stereotyped in the.
And why is it about a nigga that's dead?
Yeah, why is he not himself the whole movie? So here's another trailer of it. Here's some more scenes added to this trailer.
What is this place?
What's your name, honey?
I'm Joe. I teach middle school band.
Got a big ass
Go
head.
for it. Today started out as the best day of my life.
Back here tonight, first show's at 7.
Yes! Woohoo! You know what that's gonna say? Joe Gardner. I did it. I got the gig.
Must have been sudden for you.
That's so fucking foul.
Nigga happy he died.
That's so foul. A nigga having the greatest day of his life, he gets clapped. Wow, Pixar.
That nigga fell into a manhole. Oh, that shit crazy.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Help! I'm not done! Oh my goodness! Huh? Is this heaven?
No, it's the great before. This is where new souls get their personalities, quirks, and interests before they go to Earth.
Meet 22. I don't want to go to Earth. Stop fighting this. I don't want to.
Hey, look, I already know everything about Earth, and I don't want anything to do with it.
You're missing out on the joys of life, like pizza. I can't smell.
So I'm guessing that he gonna go to Earth with this person right here. And how much y'all want to bet that she white? Is she white? I don't know.
How much you want to bet? I can predict the end of the movie. He ends up having to stay, and she ends up going.
Okay, let's see if they should
I
have.
put fucking money. I put fucking money. That's what he has to learn. He has to learn to accept that, for she has to learn to live life.
Oh my God! That's yo, he should have wrote that shit. Okay, I fuck with that.
Bar, nigga.
That's I like that. I like that.
We can't.
Nigga, I put money.
We can't taste either.
All that stuff is in your body.
No smell, no taste,
or touch. See?
Okay, I get it.
Jamie Foxx.
It's my life.
Is all this
That's Tina Fey.
living
Okay.
really worth dying for? You're still alive?
Can you help me get back?
No way!
There I am.
Or not.
What are we waiting for?
Don't quote me, nigga.
Not me!
Wait, they about to show the whole premise already?
That's weird.
What is it?
151,000 souls going to the great beyond every day. And I count every single one of them. The count's off.
Huh.
June. Okay. So what are y'all thoughts on it, man? Soul. You know, this is Pixar doing a movie with black people in it, man.
He's kind of not really black.
What? What is he?
More see-through. I mean, like 90% of the movie.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Now, do you think that that's people still have issues with trying to sell black leads to the general public?
No, because Black Panther did extremely well. So, I mean, it's not like black people don't go out and support black movies, or that black people can't be the lead in. It's just that they don't want to change and invest. So we got niggas like Tyler Perry doing that in the movies that he makes.
Okay. Stone, what you laughing about, nigga?
Huh?
What you laughing about?
I ain't watching this bullshit, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, you should know this by now. I don't know. It's just, I heard Pixar flopped with the last movie. What was it called? Onward. That shit was called or some shit like that. So Pixar been dropping the ball. Plus, I don't want to go out. It said June 2020. I'm definitely not going outside for that shit. So yeah, it's not happening, bro.
Oh shit, women could vote then. Okay.
They could.
He said it. Some shit said 1920. I didn't know. So shit,
Yeah, I think the suffragette movement was in the 1920s.
That was news to me.
I mean, there was a time and period in the 1950s where they still couldn't. So she still could be living.
I
in
think
the
you're
time
talking
period.
about black people couldn't vote in the 1950s.
Oh, black people couldn't vote since the jump, nigga.
Yeah, I know. I thought I don't know. But yeah, apparently they could. So you are right, Anubis. But yeah, I mean, where's Philly at? You see, that nigga left? But god damn it, this nigga.
Yeah, it's dropped. Yeah.
I mean, but despite the obvious things that we think about it look like it's quality. Like they put some effort into it.
I mean, it could be good.
It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Be. I'm just not interested, but it could be good.
Yeah.
It definitely could be.
Well, we'll see, man. We'll see if it's one of they top movies, because Pixar been on and off. They not the top dog anymore. People have been dropping better movies than them. So we don't know. I mean, they got Jamie Foxx in there, and it's nice to see Jamie Foxx get some work, man, and not playing awful movies all the time.
Playing awful movies. He was just good and dry. What the fuck you talking about? I heard that one with Michael B. Jordan's sexy ass was good too.
Oh my god! Why you had to call that nigga?
That is a sexy man, bro. I don't know what y'all niggas talking about. That's the perfect black man, like I said. Anyway, I heard he was good in that movie too. What bad Jamie Foxx movie you seen, nigga?
Walmart rewards card. Earn unlimited 5%
Oh my god, Janelle Monáe's fine ass.
No.
Oh yeah, she got a movie. We're gonna play the trailer for that shit next.
It look interesting. I like. Yeah, I think I see.
We're expected to be seen, not heard.
Oh shit, this is some like teleportation. Get out.
What is the plan?
They look a little bit too clean in that shot. I ain't gonna lie.
The world has to find out about this.
Antebellum. What is it?
Does this count as a slave movie? Because I might have to dock points.
Let me I gotta play it back. I'm trying to figure out what this shit about. I didn't really look at
We're expected to be seen.
I feel like hold on.
Time travel movie or something.
It feels like they're kidnapping black people and putting them back in slavery times. That's what it seems like.
I can tell.
Because look,
you're special.
she takes her back and now she's a slave.
What is the plan?
We go tonight. The world has to find out about this.
Okay, I mean, I see what he's saying. It do look like they kidnapped her and put her back in time.
It look like teleportation.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah,
it looked like time travel. Get out to me. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. It's like this is we need you. You're the savior. Let's put you. You're special. So let's take you back. Let's put you back in that period.
I might have to dock points just because it might be a slave movie again.
I
And
don't
you know how I feel about them shit.
I don't mind slave movies, but there needs to be more variety overall. I think that's why people
Like
have
the
issues with it.
concept, the concept is definitely nuanced in terms of the slave movie genre. If they going for that, like if they saying doing what I'm talking about, but if it's just, and I feel like it is, but yeah, it looks interesting. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks interesting for sure.
It does, yeah. It's not the typical slave shit. Oh yeah. Speaking of, we're still be talking about movies now. A lot of movie theaters are starting to put their movies, well, not the theaters themselves, but the companies that produce the movies. They're putting them on Amazon Prime and shit. So like Birds of Prey, The Invisible Man, some other movies. Bloodshot, that Vin Diesel shit, all that shit is on Prime now, and it hasn't even been in the theater that long, for like a week or so, and that's primarily because of the lockdown, and the theaters are losing money, they're not making anything off these movies, so they're allowing streaming for it, and I think this may change entertainment forever as far as movies. I think comic book shops are having an issue. That's some of these things are already going to streaming anyway. But yeah, this may affect those outlets forever. As far as GameStop, that shit
I
is
don't know about forever. They probably go back to status quo once all this calms down because they want people to go to the movie theaters and spend more money on popcorn and drinks and all that shit. So they're not gonna completely.
I mean, yeah, the theaters do
everything on streaming.
But what about the the people that make the movie? I mean, I know the theaters want to do all of that, but I don't know. And I think Trolls Trolls 2. I think there's a story about that. That shit. They were trying to drop that, stream that shit too, but theaters are upset about that. Yeah, they're trying to release it on demand.
Well,
but yeah, I don't know. I think this might change shit. I think now that since they've already tried it, they might do this more often now. And I saw those rental prices. Them shits was $20 to rent a movie, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, when you go to a theater, you end up paying about.
Anyway. Yeah, that's true.
Mostly you pay for, gas to get there or whatever kind of snacks you buy or whatever. But even like all the newer movie theaters that I usually go to, just the tickets like $15. So.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think
I wouldn't even want every movie to be streamed. I still like going to the theater every once in a while.
I think it's just for safety
movies that I would rather see in a theater than watch at home.
Absolutely, but safety precautions at this point. Like,
yeah,
if you really want to install, because niggas really ain't taking dumbass niggas saying that we're gonna open by April and shit. Like, niggas really ain't taking this shit.
Vans.
Yeah.
I don't claim. I don't claim that, nigga. And we gotta really protect our public health, and that's just definitely not happening.
So the final thing we're gonna do tonight here is since I'm out of touch with memes and shit, what goes on Twitter, I followed Truth still.
Truth be liking twerking videos on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Every single time off the top, like, I swear to God, Truth be going ham, nigga.
So I follow everything that nigga liked. so here's all the things that Truth liked on Twitter. These just the memes that happened over the week. So you can't complain at me about they old. This is the shit that Truth liked, man. All right, but some of this shit is funny. So.
El área socioemocional de los niños y esa parte
no.
Was she on like a meeting?
Looks like
yeah.
Hey man, you from home?
We not gonna.
This little nigga, funny as fuck, bro.
Let's pause the music. We gotta play the music for you.
This little nigga's so offensive, dog.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But yeah, people get real creative with this shit, man. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man, they got nothing to do.
Coronavirus,
So
I think my husband thinks due to
I don't know why he liked this video, but his
this coronavirus, I became
oh,
a
it's funny.
miracle
Yeah,
worker.
it's funny, but it's
A
just not.
miracle worker. He goes, do me a favor,
It's just not
fix
off the
my
top funny,
pants.
dog.
I don't know what
I
happened
wouldn't
to
say
them.
that.
Wants me to fix his pants. Wants me to fix his this. This is what he wants me to fix. This is what he wants me to fix. Fix his pants. What do I look like? He thinks I'm fucking Martha Stewart. He thinks
I'm
I'm
like
gonna
Bush's
be
fan.
knitting
You be
like
shitting
this,
through
look
the
like
fucking
this.
jeans,
I'm
don't
gonna
you,
be
nigga?
knitting all night in the
Man,
middle
stop.
of quarantine. Throw the fucking jeans out.
That what old niggas
Those
do.
are my favorite. These are your favorite? These are your favorite? This is your favorite? What are you gonna do with them? Where are you going to wear them? Get the fuck out of my sight. I told him, I said, you pick one more thing for me to do.
Gotta let your nuts
You
hang,
pick
man.
one more fucking thing for me to do. He's dead to me.
Yo, nuts
Dead
hang
to
all
me.
the way in the
Fix his
backyard.
jeans.
Yeah, yeah.
Throw them the fuck
That'd
out.
be a good little
What?
slot
Throw
to
them the
let your
fuck
nuts
out.
hang out.
Get out
got
of
some
my
big
sight.
ass
I'm
nuts.
done with this. He thinks I'm
Who nut?
Geppetto.
What?
I'm gonna start
What?
making miracles happen. I'm
Whose
Jesus.
nuts
He
is
thinks I'm
hanging
Jesus.
where?
Get out of my sight with this.
Relax, relax. Don't worry about it, nigga. Don't worry about it.
Netflix and
Ain't no, don't worry about that shit. Who nuts in the bag of who
No,
throat?
baby, we getting Popeyes
Sometimes
to
your
go.
nuts
We're
just
gonna
be like
chicken
stuck in
and
your
dick.
jeans. You just want that shit to hang out, boy.
My nuts?
Yo, this nigga RDC world funny as fuck. This shit funny as fuck. Cause these Twitter accounts, these sports accounts on Twitter, they do be posting shit like this now. Cause they ain't got no content from the sports leagues no more.
Y'all tell me there's no more content to post. Not at all, sir. None at all? None. We're talking about all the years of the NBA, yes. NFL, yes. Baseball, yes. Soccer, yes. Hockey, yes. Golf, yes. Tennis, yes. Gymnastics, yes. Man, cricket.
Extreme video games. Technically, they sports.
What about player highlights? LeBron highlights, yes. Dwayne Wade highlights, yes. Steph Curry highlights, Zion highlights, from high school, from middle school, birth. I'm talking about the doctor just pulled him out and said, you can be a basketball star, you got that highlight. Yes, sir. Oh my God. Bonnie highlights. Yes. Zaire highlights. Yes. Bonnie TikToks. Yes. Dodgeball. Yes, sir. And the movie.
Nigga said and the movie.
Damn.
He got games. Yes. Remember the Titans. Yes. Glory Road. Yes. Oh my. Love and basketball. Yes, sir. How you get love and basketball? We might be really out of content. We're gonna go bro. John Wick. Yes, sir. What you doing posting John Wick? We post anything with physical activity.
What the fuck? I think it's like, you don't fuck with this Stone Chill.
Why you calling my name out, nigga?
I heard a nigga fake snoring in the back, though.
You posted this?
I ain't fake snoring, nigga. I fuck with RDC.
Oh my God. Fortnite.
Ninja. You've seen everything.
Oh my. They don't even play Fortnite no more. Look, you about to be fired. What you
don't.
doing posting that? They don't even play that like that no more. Even though he is.
And nigga said, watch True liking memes with a bunch of old white women. I need to get on that. I used to play Animal Crossing back on GameCube, man.
I don't get it. I just don't get it, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I
don't
know why.
You lying, dog?
I did have that shit on GameCube, yeah.
No, you didn't, nigga.
did.
You went out and you bought Animal Crossing for your GameCube.
Yeah, dog, GameCube ain't had that many games, nigga.
Bush, you played that shit in your local Toys R Us on that shit, bro.
No.
You didn't purchase Animal Crossing.
No. I've had Animal Crossing, nigga. Those are the type of games I play. What the fuck you talking about? Building games, constructing shit. I had Civilization.
You was playing Pikmin?
Minecraft.
I didn't have that system to play Pikmin.
What do you mean?
GameCube?
Pikmin, I thought Pikmin was on the GameCube.
Was it? I didn't have that shit on GameCube.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't have that shit.
No, man.
But yeah, I did play that. Why would I lie about that?
You don't even play Minecraft.
Why would I lie about that shit?
He is good. You know what? Y'all far.
Y'all look like y'all trying hard enough to find them. Look at him. What? Name one of the characters in the game.
I'm not.
Nigga, I don't know the characters. They all animals, nigga. I don't know the characters.
Yeah, wow, man.
Yeah, it's been so long since I played this shit, dog. What the fuck?
Damn. All right.
It's been so long since I played that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you post it? Yeah.
Nigga Bush full of shit.
Y'all fired. I'm telling y'all not trying hard enough.
Mine for no reason.
I'm gonna find something to post. If I gotta post highlights of me playing basketball.
Stay
Have you
relevant.
got that?
That nigga trying to get cool points and shit.
What the fuck?
What's wrong with this nigga?
Okay.
Get out my face. How you get out my face? Get out my face.
Okay.
This.
I thought this shit was funny, man.
Bush.
Yo, what up?
I went
Do you
to
know what
Kroger
TikTok
to try
is?
to brave the crowd
Yeah,
and
man.
get a couple of things that we needed for the house.
I'll be having to check. You never know, man.
Because when
You
I
seen
went
that flip the
inside that
switch
little
shit?
entryway,
I
there
don't know
was
what
a
the fuck you
guy
talking
and
about,
he
though.
looked right at me and
flip the
said,
sus shit.
Making yourself look so old.
yeah, so I'm just sitting here waiting for the police to show up.
I mean, why? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Why y'all niggas?
Bro, I don't even fuck with TikTok.
Bro, mute
like that, but I
the
know
pause the video, Bush. The video, dog. Like these
that's
niggas
right.
was talking over this shit the whole time, dog. Luckily, I've seen it. I've seen
It's
it.
just boring. The only interesting thing is the cookie. I'm hungry again.
You missed the punchline. You missed the lead up to the punchline, man. Like, yeah, man, fuck you. Oh my god.
Do y'all see this video? This cut video? Are you racist? Y'all seen this? What they ask people if they racist, man? Man, I mean, the podcast over, man. Niggas don't give a fuck no more.
Hold on. I did. We done. What I was watching.
Cut the
what
lights,
I was
nigga.
watching. Hold on. From what I was watching, I remember now. I did sacrifice my wallet, and I invested in Pornhub Premium, dog. So
it's only $10, nigga. What you mean you sacrifice your wallet?
I got that's a lot. That's a lot.
That shit.
That's a lot. That's a lot in this day and time.
Did they do don't they do free trial? They do free trials and shit on there.
I'm on the free trial. I'm on the free trial.
So he sacrificed his wallet with $10.
And just so I can do my service to the quarantine, I'm gonna give a review of it, dog. Like this shit gonna look real good, man. Like it looks nice so far, bro. Like the Porno Premium is a nice investment so far. I definitely fuck with it. But I'm definitely been watching that a lot lately. Aspirate, they got Aspirate on there. They got other shit like Brazzers and shit like that on there. So I'm definitely fucking with it so far.
You say I'm old. This nigga said Aspirate.
Aspirate still goes on to today. Brazzers still go on to this day. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? That shit never ends, man. It should look beautiful. And HD too. You get VR as well. You get live cams, but live cams always been lame to me because it's like you in a chat room full of other niggas typing to the same chick. Like I know I'm fapping to a video that a bunch of niggas done fap to, but not simultaneously. Like that shit weird.
You can bypass all that. They got sites that post all of the live cam shit onto the site.
Nah, bro. Like I just don't want to be in the chat room seeing niggas.
I mean, you ain't in the chat room. They post they stream they shit live, and I don't know how they get the shit, but they got like they whole thing. So,
Italy gets it free because them niggas dead, dog. Like they know that they're gonna get returns on that shit, so it's perfectly fine.
Get that VPN like people were talking about, man. Say you in
Nah,
Italy.
that costs money and effort, and the whole point of porn is getting it free and quick.
New York is getting fucked up, man.
Yeah, dirty ass niggas, man.
And that's fucked up. No, stop that.
I know
man.
those subways had to be filtered before they cleaned.
Hold the fuck up. Y'all gonna respect these motherfuckers. You're not finna say the people that died from this shit is dirty, right? Stop that.
I mean, I have family. All my extended family is in New York. I'm not saying they necessarily dirty, but I'm not saying they necessarily.
That's all. It had nothing to do.
Damn.
Listen, New York is just as dirty as any other.
No, it's not. It's really not. It's way worse.
Y'all gonna tell me I grew up in the fucking East Coast? I've been to New York.
Bro, there ain't
I've probably been to New York.
nowhere in the world I've been that they have rats the size of dogs under them.
Them niggas be chilling on the block,
Walking
dog.
around.
I seen the rat with Tim's on, niggas.
Those are called motherfucking rats.
Those are rats, bro.
Those are not raccoons.
I mean, it's fine, man. Other places got worse things, man, than big ass rats.
I'm saying, man, like fuck.
Shit, we got big ass fucking
Bush,
banana
man.
spiders out here that should
something,
be chilling.
I got something brave and bold for you. Ready?
What?
I'm about to send it to you. Put this shit in the damn in the joint, dog. Put in the joint. Here you go. Here you go. Put that shit in the watch together, dog.
What you sending that at? What is this?
It's brave and bold, dog.
Oh, the fuck? The best TikToks. Okay. I'll play this shit. What is this?
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else.
What the fuck?
This sus shit.
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody.
I mean, that nigga rich. He can afford to do that shit, man. And he got J-Lo, so he straight.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
And that's that Cabello chick.
I don't know nobody.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Okay, this one that I can fuck with, man.
Look, I just flipped the
This
switch.
nigga short as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, that's bad, bro.
Yo, this one my favorite. The nigga look kind of cute in that watch.
Whoa.
Look at this shit.
Nah, B.
This one pretty good too, cause he had that lollipop in his mouth. Watch it.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
You showing your colors, Philly.
I don't know no.
You showing your colors, my nigga.
I like this, man. It's tearing down gender roles.
Exactly, man. It's progressive, dog.
Would you do it, nigga?
Yeah.
Why the base would that nigga too big to be wearing that shit, dog. What the fuck? How they gonna do this?
Bust through that shit like Hulk. He can barely fit his clothes. Look at that shit.
He had to buy some shit to fit that. There ain't no way in hell.
No way.
Ain't no way in fuck.
Yo, this nigga Philly turning niggas out in the comment section, man. This nigga in the comment section is cute. Oh,
when I do it, I'm simping. Then, oh, man, fuck y'all. You Philly do this.
I mean,
okay.
you got a track record, nigga. You got a
Look, I just flipped the switch. I don't know nobody else.
Oh, not the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man suit.
I forget how they do this. But the nigga in the suit come out the suit.
I just flipped the switch.
And she go in the suit.
I don't know nobody.
See? Oh, Miles Morales is in it. Get what they do here.
I just flipped the switch.
trifecta switch.
I don't know nobody.
There it is, man.
Niggas bored, man. Niggas bored, bro.
It's the new generation, man.
Niggas are bored.
No, that shit, all that TikTok shit, all that shit is creative, man. I fuck with that.
Bro, I had to go on Instagram. I don't even know what this new challenge is. Niggas keep posting some shit called Until Tomorrow or some shit like that on Instagram. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah, I don't know what that. I saw that trending. I don't know what the fuck that shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Y'all niggas that bored?
Don't matter, nigga. Like,
Yeah, everybody's bored as fuck right now.
If it keep people social distancing, man, then fuck it. They ain't hurting
Gotta
nobody.
do what we gotta do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, man? Just share some clothes with your sister, dog.
Exactly, man. You still a man at the end of the day, man. You still a man.
What? I never said once I wasn't a man at the end of the day. Fuck wrong. This but
Stone, you wouldn't do this?
My masculinity.
You wouldn't do this?
But the switch? Hell no, I wouldn't do that shit.
Why the fuck not?
I don't know. I'm just not a I'm not a challenge person in general.
I mean, it's better than that goddamn lip challenge shit they were doing, and the fire challenge they were doing. It's better than that shit.
What they need to say, like, come on, man, it's tearing down gender roles, it's brave, it's bold, and it's showing that man is what's the opposite of
good in
demonizing?
tights and jiggy.
No, I wouldn't say. I don't,
Some of them niggas, Stone, say what you want. Some of them niggas look alright, dog.
You right, man. Some of them niggas was cute in there, man.
You really showing your colors right now, my nigga.
I'm just saying,
You,
like,
you can't say nothing.
Yo,
you can't talk about Bush ever about traps.
Stone,
You can't talk Bush.
some of them niggas wasn't like that shit didn't fit them.
That shit did fit, man.
Just because something
the
fits
nigga with the
does not mean I
lollipop
was
and
gonna say
the
them
orange
niggas look good.
and the nigga with the skirt.
Just because I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of dresses can fit me, dog.
The nigga with the skirt.
I'm pretty
saying,
sure a
like,
whole bunch of dresses fit me.
You ain't
Don't mean
finna knock these
I'm
niggas.
wear
Like,
that shit.
obviously, the
I ain't
bodybuilder
knocking them.
shit. The bodybuilder shit was on some other shit, but like some of them niggas is like, yeah, all right.
You saying you ain't trying to fuck James Charles, man?
What?
I did see a gender swap of James Charles. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Whoa. If he was born as a she, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm pulling up. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't seen that picture of James Charles as a female? Oh man.
I gotta Google this. Hold up.
That look good, bro.
Hey, put it in the watch together.
Yeah.
We all see.
I was like, this how Bush feel? Damn, I might have to invest in this shit.
Listen, niggas always trying to throw me under the bus.
Invest.
Nah,
He said invest. Invest for his sex change, nigga. What the fuck you talking
Nah,
about?
boy. Nah, I ain't saying none of that, nigga.
I mean, it sounded like that's what you were saying. It sounded like exactly what you were saying.
Ooh.
I think your true colors coming out. That's fine. We need more people on our side, right, Bush?
Exactly, man. Exactly. What this nigga? He said,
This nigga Stone feel like Keith just exposed him, dude.
Nah, I was looking at Dre. I was looking at Dre and Michelle, dog.
Listen,
Nah, you looking at James Charles.
Just because I can appreciate, I can appreciate a well-dressed man. That don't mean nothing. Just mean I'm confident.
No, that's not what we're talking about. This is be different.
Who you trying to convince with that?
I didn't say I was gonna fuck James Charles. Stone knows some other shit.
I said specifically. Stone.
You said low key. I might have to.
I might have to invest.
Specifically, if he was born as a she, I would
Stone gotta ask himself some difficult questions.
I said specifically under them circumstances, which will never happen. Bush would do it on the fly.
You could say like if he had a sister, or twin sister or some shit, but you gotta.
But I was talking about him.
Huh?
But I was talking about him specifically.
Yeah, whatever. Nigga.
Anyway, I think we done. I think.
I was barely in this podcast.
Yeah, how long was this podcast, nigga? This shit's short as fuck.
2 hours.
Let you guys know.
It's 2 hours, man.
Let's stop being xenophobic. Let's stop saying fucked up jokes.
Let's
stop
Cardi B
this Cardi B shit.
Cardi B finna send us out, man.
anger, because I've been seeing a lot of
Cardi B also
Asians get beat up and all that shit, and it's just like, you know, a lot of people want to look for an excuse.
While
like,
she culturally
Asians
appropriating,
they be racist towards us and everything, and it's like, you know what? At this moment in life right now,
while she
culturally
appropriating, don't
for
talk about
once,
race.
let's all be one race. You know what I'm saying? Let's all be one race, because at the end of the day, in the eyes of God, we are all one.
Oh, what about this video? We didn't talk about this video.
1, 2, 3.
What's a God to a non-believer, man?
Oh my God.
This nigga. What's wrong with this nigga?
Oh no, I ain't messing with you. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh no, I'm not messing with you.
What happened?
That nigga jumped in the trunk.
Wait, what happened? What
was that?
That nigga just did?
He saw a bison, man. He jumped into the trunk, man.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We forgot to talk about this Joe Biden shit. The accuser. So yeah. So this might come back up.
Keek, this type of man you want in office, I'm just sniffing.
Who?
Joe Biden.
I mean, we can play this. We can play this video.
Biden.
Here's the interview with one of his accusers right here, dog. You wanna play this shit? It's 7 minutes.
Play accuser videos.
Oh,
7 minutes.
Creepy Joe.
And being doxxed, she did not. We now know from Ryan Grimm's 324 article on The Intercept, Tara did try to come forward once again.
Yeah, stop.
What's wrong with it? I ain't gonna say it. Go ahead.
Tara turned to Time's Up, the nonprofit dedicated to helping women in the post.
I'm just saying, if I was a politician,
but Time's Up, Ryan Grimm reports, was concerned such a political story involving a potential presidential candidate could affect their nonprofit status. So here, Tara finally tells the rest of the story that she hasn't been able to tell in the past. Not surprisingly, there are.
I mean, this is an interview, so I mean, we ain't gotta play it, but just know that this will be brought back up. The closer.
I mean, they brought back up Trump shit, and that nigga in office now. So.
I mean, it's different for the Democrats though. So we pretend to care about this shit, so we can't.
Republicans don't care about race, nigga.
No, they don't.
All y'all gotta do is just be.
Damn.
All y'all gotta do is just, it don't matter. Y'all just gonna ignore this shit. Y'all care about abuse unless it's going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Y'all care about
that's true.
Mental, like it's just fuck it, man.
I mean, because they talked about that Bernie shit for a week about how he said there wasn't a woman can't be president, and that shit ain't true.
The woman can't become president.
Yeah, they play that shit for weeks.
I mean, that's and the crazy thing is he wasn't fucking lying. He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying.
Did he say that? I don't know. Was it confirmed that he said
Was
that?
he lying? Was he lying? Where are the female candidates? Where are the female candidates at? Kamala, Tulsi,
Go on.
motherfucking.
Look, I don't just want a woman to run. Like, oh my god,
nigga. Now you slice.
No, the girl, whatever the
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, Elizabeth Warren. She got the fuck out of here. I'm not saying that a woman could never become president. I just don't think the America that we currently live in could elect a woman president.
But that's not what they would try.
I wouldn't go that far. I would say that we just don't have any good candidates at the current. In our current.
What did you think of the women who were running on the Democratic card? Like, I thought Kamala was bogus. I thought both.
I think if AOC were to run for president, a lot of people.
Bitch ain't making it. That bitch ain't fucking making it. Especially she got this. I don't know enough about AOC to criticize, but she has this like air or this like reputation of being fucking stupid.
Who, Kamala?
No, not Kamala. AOC.
Oh yeah. That's because the right wing keep calling her stupid.
They're trying to make her seem like she is inexperienced and she's not smart.
Right. Naive.
She's intelligent as fuck.
They really trying to push that.
They did the same shit to Barack when he was running.
I think, but the thing is, like, so many people know her. Even if people don't like her, they know about it. I think she got to wait like 20 years for some of these old niggas to die off, and I think
she ain't got to wait 20 years. I mean, she.
I already said if she runs for president, she win it, nigga. I put money.
She got
on
my vote. I've been wanting to pipe her.
I put money on that.
Oh my! Is that the only reason?
Since jump, nigga.
I've been very transparent about that. I've been wanting to. She can get my vote. I'm gonna vote twice for her. Fuck it. they can lock me up.
I mean, all of the squad. Ilhan Omar, AOC. What's the other one?
With my meat.
Wasn't that other chick caught cheating? What are you talking about?
Ilhan Omar. Yeah.
I thought that was just a rumor. I don't know.
I don't give a fuck about that shit. I mean, so what?
You don't care about the sanctity of marriage, Bush?
Fuck no, man. These niggas cheat all the time. I give a fuck about that.
Oh, you gotta bring up niggas, right?
What about the policy?
Because women don't cheat. All right, Bush. I'll see
putting words in niggas' mouths, man.
You said it.
Hold on. While we here, let's remember the fact our boy Weinstein got that corona.
Oh my god.
That corona.
Who's our boy?
Yes, please say your boy. That's your man's.
Listen, I don't think, regardless of what he's done, he don't deserve to get the corona, man. He already paying for. He already paying for his crimes. He doing time. Why you gotta get corona too?
Why you gotta die too?
He wasted taxpayers' money by being.
I got a question.
If he died, we ain't gotta worry about him.
Question: do you think he deserved the death penalty?
I don't know. The death penalty should be left for people who are like serial.
Exactly. So we admit that he don't deserve to die. So we should. This nigga like 80.
It doesn't matter if you think he deserves to die. Everybody gonna die one way or another.
That don't mean I gotta be happy that my man got the corona. That's too far.
My man.
I can't believe you saying this shit right now.
That don't mean he my man. It's a feeling.
You just said my man.
You said my man.
Yeah, that's like my man.
5 times right now, my nigga.
That's my
what
boy.
Other way are we supposed to interpret that?
That don't mean I fuck with him. I'm just saying that's my man whiny.
The way you're saying it makes it seem like you do, because nobody else even brought it up or has ever tried.
Steiny.
Whatsoever.
These niggas got pet names for each other.
Excuses for his actions.
Oh, but I saw The Hunt. I gotta bring that shit up.
He has the Rona.
Y'all see that Hunt movie that came out? It's called The Hunt. And it was killing all them conservatives.
Wait, did you talk about how they pushing back all these movies?
Hold on. Hold on. Anubis. You say Philly like AOC only because she's Latina. Well, niggas only like Barack because he was black. So
no, well, hold on. First off, wait a minute, back up. I don't only like AOC because she's Latina. I like it because she's relatively sexy for a senator. And then two, I wanted to pipe Tulsi too. And she ain't Latina.
What about
I wanted to give
Klobuchar?
Tulsi the dick.
Komatar, that sounds like a Pokemon.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Goldberg?
What about Kamala Harris, man? Yeah.
Nah. I think like if Kamala Harris was like 20 years younger and she wasn't so corny, yeah, cause she kind
What
of
did she
cute,
look
but
like when she was younger? I've never seen.
probably corny. I'm trying to imagine it in my head. And she, let me see. Young Kamala Harris. Let me see if I'm gonna cast my verdict right now. She was a baddie. She was alright.
By your standards.
Yeah, she was okay. Yeah.
Put that on the big screen, Bush.
She looked like one of the bitches from a different world.
From a different world.
Oh yeah, you know the shit is different. That bitch, yeah.
Okay, let me
Lisa Bonet.
What picture you looking at? I'm trying to find
Yeah, what picture you looking at, nigga? What
I
the
know
fuck
what
is
you
this?
talking
I
about.
just looked at young Kamala Harris. I was like, hell no.
No, just like the one where she graduated.
Whoa.
Okay, I linked it to Bush.
She might be underage in that picture. I don't know why the fuck.
No, she graduated from Howard.
Okay. No, that picture trash, nigga.
Oh shit, I posted in the wrong chat. Hold up. That picture not trash, dog. Fuck out of here, you colorist ass. You were saying you only fuck with light brights anyway, man.
Then that should tell you. That should tell you. That should fuck you. I fucking nigga. I don't want to show shit to these
Your words
niggas,
not
man.
mine.
Yeah, I don't know about this picture. The one I
Shit to niggas.
the one I posted was
Bro, I'm giving it a points. And now when she look in the picture I showed, she looked better than AOC.
No.
AOC not that damn. AOC is okay, but from some angles, she got that like I don't know. Her face is kind of weird. She be having like the white woman Skeletor face sometimes.
Oh.
Stop.
Yo, relax.
Oh, by the way, niggas keep asking about where Wuxi at, and they want to do.
They gonna pay for Wuxi?
They said they'll pay for it if it's on premium. So
look at that. Look at that shit. See what I'm saying?
Oh, stop! Fuck out of here.
What
is it?
I fuck with them teeth. Them teeth, boy.
See, man. All right.
She got them chitlins.
But yeah,
Anyway.
I'm about to podcast over, man. Peace out. Sign out.
This nigga tired as fuck.
Don't forget justice for Johnny. Remember what Amber Heard did, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, justice for Johnny Depp. I always believed him. And
Hit the like button.
Lying bitch.
Lying ass nigga.
I was always on my nigga Johnny's side. I love his movies.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Why do you end the video on that picture, though?
Oh man, justice for Johnny. We can't. In the midst of this, we can't forget what the fuck Amber Heard did, man. I'm not supporting her and fucking Aquaman.
Hit the like button on the way out, man.
Yeah.
All right, peace out.